let's talk about the pros.
Yeah.
So this is the reason why everyone gets in the industry. This is the reason why I started the journey that I had in my undergrad experience. I loved exercise, but I also wanted a way to help people. Very simple. You want to help people. This industry is amazing for that. You have an hour with people to do whatever you want to do with them, right? You know, your expertise, we all have our own different kind of unique selling positions, what we offer to people. You want to explore that. You want to give that to them, right? Whatever that is, your education, your curiosity, whatever it is. But you have an hour with people typically. Sometimes you have 30 minutes, 45 minutes, whatever it is. It's one-on-one, unless you do small group and all that stuff. That's for a different conversation. But it's one-on-one. It's a beautiful thing. Not many professions you just have that just pure goodness of one-on-one hour time where you get to talk to them about their days. You become kind of like a therapist for people because people will divulge everything to you. You become someone that they can talk to. You become a safe place. And that is just an incredibly valuable part.
Yeah.
Watching people get healthier in front of you, lose weight, put on muscle, whatever it is, their goals, seeing them achieve those things, amazing.
I agree.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
That's the number one. That doesn't get any better than that. So anyways, number two, now I spent a lot of time talking about the pay. Okay, now that can be a con, but it can also be a pro. If you work for yourself, you can charge whatever you want to charge. You know, what people are willing to pay. You charge $180, $200 per session, it's fine, it's great. You think you might be worth that money, but the question is, does the client deem you worth that money, right? Now, for example, Kelsey, she's a PT. She has more education than the common trainer does. She charges upwards of $130 an hour. So you do the math, you fill your schedule at $130 an hour, you're making really good money. I charge $110 per hour because I don't have as much education as Kelsey. I'm not a physical therapist. However, I do have a solid amount of education, solid amount of experience. So your education is going to kind of determine that number that you charge. Your experience is also massively important for that. But again, you can charge what you want to charge if you feel that you are worth it and if you can get clients to pay that. So anyways, get educated, get experience. You can make some money in this industry.
Yeah. No, your first year, you were not expecting this, like on your own, and made 6 figures.
Yeah.
As a personal trainer, which is pretty remarkable.
Yeah, I never expected to make more than 50K in the industry, right? Because that's kind of what you're told coming out of school. This is what you're gonna make unless you go back to school. Go back to a graduate program, become a doctor of exercise science, or become a physical therapist, become whatever.
Yeah, and for a while, it's funny, he was making more than I was when I was working full time as a physical therapist. So.
And guess what? She became a trainer.
Yeah.
Because you make more money as a personal trainer.
Well, I do both.
Yourself.
But yeah.
If you employ yourself as a personal trainer, you make more money as a physical therapist. You can quote me on that. That's how much you make. You make more money.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Yeah. People don't tell you that. People don't want to talk about that.
People don't want to talk about that because PT school costs
a lot of
ton of money. And they don't want to talk about how the value for money, right? Like being a PT is an amazing career. I wanted to be a PT, but again, the value that you're receiving from the education compared to what you line up with coming out of school is not quite there yet. I think it will catch up, but it's lagging behind a little bit. So let's keep moving. Okay, so the next pro that I would like to talk about is you have a pretty low barrier for entry. We just talked about the money you can make in this industry. Now, your education is going to be the backbone behind, and your education experience, that's going to be
right, because you have to build the confidence to be able to deliver a good product,
right? You gotta
build
the package. You're the package. You're selling yourself,
okay?
You gotta build yourself. So you can make money, the barrier is low, okay? You need to get experience. So the barrier is low, but the time it takes to make some money is just like any industry. If it's worth it, it will take some time, okay? This industry is absolutely worth it. Again, it may scare you off because there's no guaranteed income. Your guaranteed income, if there is some, it's low, okay? But yes, go get a certification. I'd recommend getting the better certifications, right? From the NASM, they offer a lot of certifications. Go get a personal training cert from NASM, NSCA, ISSA,
We'll write the titles of what these acronyms mean on the...
Those are all the main ones. I don't think I missed any. Yeah, If you want to get into the weeds a little bit, we are strength and conditioning, certified strength and conditioning specialists from the NSCA. That is the only certification that requires a bachelor's degree. When we got it, it didn't have to be an exercise science or a kind of a health related field. Now it is. I believe it is now, or it's becoming that. So if you're someone who wants to get into personal training now and you don't have a bachelor's degree in exercise science and you want to become a certified strength and conditioning specialist, do it now. Because you are gonna miss the boat and you're gonna have to go back to school to become that thing. That's kind of the gold standard in the industry. It doesn't make you a great trainer.
Oh, no.
None of these certifications make you a great trainer. That's just how it goes. You gotta get experience.
Which is cool. Like if you have the certification, you can say I'm a personal trainer, and there's a bunch where you can just get them online. Again, we would recommend getting some other form of education too, because you need to know what you're doing. That's important, obviously.
Yeah.
But you can just get started, right? Yeah. And so that's what's cool. It's like it's really easy to get started.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. You'll get your personal training certification. You apply to a gym, they ask you if you have your certification, and sure, you don't have any experience, but they'll still hire you. A lot of gyms will still hire you, and they'll give you opportunities. Again, the pay is gonna be low because you're just starting out. Don't get discouraged, but refer back to this video. You can make some good money. Okay. Another pro that was actually kind of a con that I said we were going to come back to is your freedom and flexibility. Now, if you're working for a big box gym, that freedom and flexibility usually isn't there because you have hours that you have to be there on the floor. You can kind of determine what those are sometimes, but sometimes your boss will just tell you, hey, I need you to be here on Saturday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., whatever it is, right? You don't want to do that. No one wants to work 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. on a Saturday, but sometimes that's just how it goes. If you're the low fish on the totem pole, then sometimes that's just what you have to do in the industry to get into it, to get some clients, to build some credibility around your city, whatever it is.
But the pro is.
But the pro of this is, once you get confidence and you say, hey, you know what, I think I can do this by myself. You know what, I think I have enough kind of confidence in training and selling people and landing clients that I can build my own clientele base. Well, guess what? You tell those clients, hey, this is the time that I can work out. At the beginning, you're gonna say, whatever time you can work out is fine with me. But as you get more clients, you can mold your schedule to what you want it to be, which is a fantastic pro. So it takes time, that's a pro, I will say. So the last pro we're gonna talk about, at least I'm gonna talk about, maybe Kelsey has a few more, is you're in a gym all day. That's your job. You loved being in a gym and you got in the industry because you loved working out and you loved helping people. Well, guess what? Now your office is a gym. And that is pretty darn cool. I've never worked in an office. I've only worked in a gym for my entire life. And I've loved it. I've had a great career so far. And yeah, I would say that's a massive pro. What about you?
Yeah, I just think it's nice to be moving.
Yeah, you're moving around.
Yeah.
Moving around, exactly.
I agree.
You may be cleaning, but you're still in the gym.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. You can go get a few sets in, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Maybe,
work out in between.
Yeah. Sometimes, this is another pro. Some gyms will allow you to work out on the clock. And you're getting paid to work out at that point, which is pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah.
So
I think that's good.
Yeah. So anyways, everybody, those were the pros and cons of being a personal trainer. I love it. Kelsey enjoys it so far. And yeah, if you have any questions about it, feel free to reach out on YouTube, Instagram, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.